So you're knee deep in tax season and you're wondering, how do I get this PPP loan forgiven? This is Ron Wysocarski with Beach House Consulting, and I want to talk to you today about PPP Loan Forgiveness because there's some updates. Many of the people I consult with got a PPP loan in 2020. Some got it forgiven. Cool. Others, their banks stopped the process of forgiveness because there was changes at the end of 2020. I can tell you from personal experience that I had filed for forgiveness and maybe a week later I was in process and probably about this close to getting it done, and they closed out that portal and had to reapply. Mine is with one of the larger banks, and they just reopened up the window. And what was nice is I got to use one of the easy forms, which was like, I don't know, 5% of the paperwork I had on the forgiveness the last time, and it took less than an hour to apply online to do that piece. Those portals are open. What's interesting is if you had a loan in PPP in 2020 and you also applied in 21, maybe you might have gotten both without the forgiveness in place. They're catching that up. We're expecting most of the big banks to come online in the month of March and get those forgiveness going. And they're saying that in the spring, which I'm guessing would be April or May, forgiveness of round 2. So if you are struggling to get through tax season, to run your business and being overloaded, overwhelmed with all that new business, there's good news. The online application for the EZ forms doesn't take too long. It's actually was easy to fill out. That's for loans below $150,000, which they believe is probably 90% of the PPP loans that went out there. And your second forgiveness could be on the way as well. So there's good news with regards to those loans. They've helped out a ton of businesses right now. And at this point, it's pretty clear what the government is aiming to do is to get those loans out, get the money out, and then get them forgiven so that way they can move on to addressing other needs across the country. If you've got a question about PPP loans that wasn't answered over here, please let me know so we can do some research and talk more about it. But it's good news, and I hope that's helping you out. This is Ron Wysocarski with Beach House Consulting.